Don't mind my hair, I'm going through it all right now, but in today's video we're going to be talking about this comment that stood out to me. And someone had commented under one of my videos. I don't remember what video it was, but it got me thinking about what she said. But before we get into that comment, someone else just commented, "What about Spain and Croatia? We love you too, and our baby girl, of course. Hugs from Palma de Mallorca, Spain." Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, but it's amazing where I've come. To hear that some of you guys are from a part of a different country is really shocking to me. I never thought that I would have someone from Spain or anywhere else watching me. So shout out to you guys. That is just so crazy. Let me know if I have any other exotic places where you guys live. I would definitely like to know. That's just insane. But anyways, the comment just says, "Wayward Renegade Witches said on her YouTube page that the spirits
she supposedly a seer visit
said that Aaliyah was with Timbaland when she died and that she was pregnant by him. And that's why her energy was down. She said the spirits said she didn't like Damon. She did her video 2 weeks ago and it's titled Aaliyah's Secret Pregnancy or Aaliyah's Secret Pregnancy. She calls it spirit gossip / tea. Now I'm definitely gonna have to check this out. I might react to that video in this, but I know that those readings are very long. So I would really have to sit down and do that to react to that. And I would really have to leave my videos uncut because it'd just take a very long time to cut all of a video that is 1 hour long. I just wouldn't do it. But I'm definitely gonna have to check that out because it does sound interesting and it doesn't ring strange to me at all. That is a really good conspiracy. And I say this because we all know that comment that Timbaland is famous for, which he told her Happy Mother's Day, and I never understood why. And as you can see, this is even posted by the Shade Room. When I posted this back then, there was a fan page for Aaliyah who tried to tell me that this post was made by her and how it was fake. Now, although I love Aaliyah myself, some people just do the most to defend her. There's no defending her. It is what it is. Whatever people say about her is what people say about her. There's nothing you can do or say to change someone's mind. If it is what it is, then that's what it is. And so I think that this post is what it is. I think it's true. I think he did say this because I faintly remember him posting this and it being talked about, and people were asking why he posted this, but I believe it was said he deleted it immediately. So I do remember that. I don't think it was an edit. I don't know why Aaliyah fans are this crazy enough to hide what should be talked about and things that people are curious about. So this really got me thinking. I'm like, well, she says that this reader said that she was pregnant with Timbaland's baby. My thing is, though, if she was pregnant around Rock the Boat, why was she underwater? I mean, I just can't get past that part. If you guys can give me a good explanation as to why she was under the water, if she was supposedly pregnant, holding her breath, which you are not supposed to do that. Your baby receives oxygen from you, I believe. And if you cut that off from yourself, then it's gonna cut it off from your child. And I don't think Aaliyah would have did that, or maybe she just didn't care, but it could just be she didn't care, or she found out after the fact, after what she filmed in Miami. But if you guys can get me past that part, then maybe I'll believe it a little bit more. But it doesn't take a lot for me to agree with this, because Timbaland was really obsessed with Aaliyah, and then he turns around and marries a woman who looks like Aaliyah, which she doesn't. It's like she's doing it on purpose. She knows his fetish, which is Aaliyah. But anyways, and they also have pictures together where it just makes you question. And see, because Aaliyah was a kind person and she was a loving person, very touchy and comfortable with others, that's what people say. That's what people run to. It was just weird to me. Like, how could you be so comfortable to someone who's just your friend like that? Like, to me, some of their pictures scream intimate. We got something going on. There's some feelings here. Especially this picture. Like, this picture, I've been trying to figure this picture out, which is impossible. I'm not gonna ever be able to do that, but it just screams weird to me. Look how she's holding his neck. This does not look like just friends to me. And I'm gonna keep bringing it up until it makes sense to me. But you guys remember that interview that she did? I don't know which one it was, but she was asked if there was time for a boyfriend, and she said she doesn't have one, but there's definitely time for one. But she has friends.
Is it possible at all to have a relationship on the road? I would say it's possible. I just don't have one. I don't have one right now. I don't have a boyfriend. And I can't say I'm really looking. I think it'll come along at the right time. I have a lot of friends. When that guy comes along, I'll know it, he'll know it, and then it'll happen.
That was weird to me. That struck me as weird because that was not the question. We know you have multiple friends, Aaliyah. The question was, did you have a boyfriend? So what did you mean by you have friends? Friends that you have special benefits with? Is that what you mean? Is that what you were trying to tell us? Because my sister was getting that too. And that is just what we got from that when she said that. So I'm just like, and we all know that Timbaland was obsessed with Aaliyah. He said it himself. He had a thing for Aaliyah, but she was a baby. Clearly, he still had feelings for her. It did not stop him. Even after she died, he went out and tried to get someone who looked like his young friend. Maybe Aaliyah was giving these men something to pay up, something more, and all they wanted from her was her beauty and her love. So I don't know, like, I don't want to make it come off as rude, but she was giving these people something for them to be so obsessed. DMX was the same way. He even named his daughter after Aaliyah after only meeting her a couple times, let them tell it. So I'm just like, you fell in love with this girl, and it's not uncommon for someone to fall in love when first meeting someone. It's called love at first sight. But personally, deep down inside, I feel like Aaliyah and Timbaland has some type of relationship going on behind closed doors. And my sister brought it to my attention that maybe that's what he was talking about and we need a resolution. When he said, or else we won't be speaking, girl. So get your act right. Who's it gonna be? Who blames who? Don't come for me. But I don't know. I kind of feel like that video is about the Illuminati. But then again, it could be about Timbaland. Like, I feel like they could have had some type of relationship going on. Yeah, there's no proof, of course, but it's just that feeling that I have. I get a feeling that these two had something sparked up. I wouldn't be surprised if Aaliyah and Timbaland experimented while being in each other's presence. It's definitely possible. So when I saw this, I'm just like, well, she said that Aaliyah was with Timbaland when she died and that she was pregnant by him. And I was like, well, him out of all people told her Happy Mother's Day. And I always thought that was weird, and I thought it was maybe because of the Aaliyah R. Kelly situation and their pregnancy. And there's also this fun fact going around on the internet where Aaliyah was asked if she was pregnant twice. Like, those people back then, they know something. I don't know who asked her this, but most of her interviews are wiped off the internet, so we will never see them. She was so private, that's how they're gonna keep it. I don't think that there will be any information out on her life. No one wants to dare disrespect her in that way. It's kind of understandable, but then again, we're in the dark. We want to know, you know. Okay, I will probably react to Wayward Renegade Witches video because like I said, it was probably going to be an hour long, which it is. I'm not going to be able to fit it into this video, but I just want to clarify this comment really quick in this video, and I'm going to react to a little bit of what she's talking about. So let's get into that.
The real phone call, allegedly, the word on the street, gossip, told her Timbaland is dead, and she was trying to rush back to investigate.
I heard so many stories about this, from them calling her saying that Damon Dash was in a car accident or on his deathbed, something like that. And now she's saying that it was about Timbaland and that's why she was rushing home. I'm confused. I don't know which storyline to go with, but that's not about this.
The word on the street in spirit gossip world is that she was pregnant when she died.
This is what I want to hear.
Allegedly. The word on the street. The whole hype of Beyonce and Jay-Z and all that shit is just hype. To give people energy of these people being Beats and Jay-Z and Timbaland all involved with that versus the word on the street. Pregnancy. And if you go really look back at Rock the Boat, even though it was a slick energy, she really wasn't moving the way she moves. If you really go back and listen to Aaliyah's music just really closely, her music is eerie as fuck. And I listen closely. I listen to it in practical, then in spirit, then as, because she's a Capricorn, as her being my shadow self. And when I looked at it in them phases, I found a lot of energy, and they had her under some dark ass shit. But then let alone I tapped into her personality type. I'm just talking right now.
I wonder why people think she was pregnant. Now, I can't really find too much information on that video. Maybe I just need to watch the whole thing and not skip through it. But why do people think she was pregnant? She wasn't moving in that Rock the Boat video as she usually does in her other videos, but that was more of a laid back video. That was more of a calm video. So Aaliyah was not only an entertainer, she was a performer as well. And performer and entertainer are, to me, two different things. But Aaliyah had them both. I just need some more proof. Now with this picture, this Rock the Boat picture, she does look like she has a little bump, but it could just be she was bloated. You know, we get bloated when we're on our periods. It could have been anything, but I'm trying to get past the part she was underwater holding her breath. Why would she put her baby at risk, you know, if she was pregnant? And it just doesn't make sense. I need something more. But what do you guys think? Do you think that Aaliyah was pregnant around Rock the Boat with Timbaland's baby? I'm definitely gonna look into this conspiracy a lot more because I think this is a really good conspiracy. I would really like to know. And my sister also told me that she thinks that Aaliyah could have been possibly pregnant by multiple people. And hey, it's not a impossibility. It's definitely a possibility. Anything is possible. Even with Aaliyah, she was not perfect, but it makes sense because she was asked if she was pregnant twice. So clearly they heard some rumors and got some wind of information from back then with her. Even Wendy Williams knew a little bit about this, and she's been in the industry for a very long time. So all of these people are not crazy. They heard something within the industry when it comes to Aaliyah. Another thing I want to bring up before I end this video is that Aaliyah said it would take you a long time to get to know her, and I took that and ran with it. I'm just like, maybe that is the case. She does look like that type of girl. But then again, she said that she clinged to Timbaland and Missy, but Timbaland really fast they clicked, and I'm just like, it could have been over music, but maybe she found him attractive. There's so many pictures with them and they're literally booed up. Maybe they had a friendship where they were all friends with benefits, and maybe that's where the super friends come from. Like, they were just more than what people think they were. You know what I'm saying? And also, Missy seemed to be obsessed with Aaliyah as well. Everyone who came across Aaliyah seemed to be obsessed with her. And I say this because through the interviews and the information that we have from back then and everything, even the interviews with Aaliyah, they just were gushing over each other. It was like a love triangle. And this seemed to be with Aaliyah and Nateen too. They were very close. And Damon was even close to those two. And I'm just like, maybe they had some type of love triangle going on. And maybe that's what Aaliyah, Timbaland, and Missy had. Maybe even mixed in with Genuine. Genuine was close to them at some point, but they fell off. It's definitely possible. I think I made a video on this on Timbaland and Aaliyah. I did. So clearly, I already think that Aaliyah could have had something going on with Timbaland, because I already called it before I seen it, so I wouldn't be surprised. But I just never put two and two together as to why he told her Happy Mother's Day. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was so random. Unless he's congratulating her on a pregnancy she told him about with someone else. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think, because I'm definitely finna put my brain into research with this conspiracy theory, because it's really good and it's really questionable, especially the one where people think she was pregnant in her last days. I'm definitely gonna do everything I can to find something out or come up with some type of theory or a myth, whatever, because this is just interesting. But anyways, that'll be it for today's video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Stay crazy.